A man walked with God to that dimension. But how did he get there? Through progressive battles. Number one, the first battle of David was internal battles. David was a king that would come outside and smile, but his home was on fire. David was a king that would come outside and just smile, bring gesticulation. People think he's living a life that's joyful, but his home was dying. Sir, what destroys a man is inside. There are many of us today who can smile, who can appear cheerful, but we are dying. We are dying. David was a man whose home was unsettled. He had a son called Amnon. Of all women in the whole of Israel, the only person Amnon was having attraction to was his sister. Amnon had attraction to his sister. 2 Samuel chapter 13. He liked his sister. He was crazy about the sister. He could not sleep. His own blood sister. What kind of incest is this? He was a king. But look at his children. Their attraction, their motivation and appetite was abnormal. David was going through battles until Amnon defied Tamar. Amnon defied the sister. David's heart was broken. As if that was not enough, David had a son called Absalom. Absalom meant so much to him. Absalom was a young man. The Bible, speaking of Absalom, said Absalom in those days, the Bible says he was beautiful. For the Bible to use beautiful for a man, his hair, every year they will gather to weigh his hair. His appearance was used for disaster, because when it comes from God, it's from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. When it's abused, it's always from the sole of your feet to the crown of your head. When Job was attacked and became sick, the Bible says, and Job was afflicted from the sole of his feet to the, anytime you see something starting from the sole of the feet, is abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, Absalom did not need the throne. Only his hair was business. Only Absalom's hair was enough business. Just let your hair grow, cut it, build house. Let your hair grow, cut it, buy car. He had natural investment. But Absalom was a threat to David, his own son. David fought 66 battles. He never ran from anybody. You attempt David, he come after you. All his battles, he won all. The only time David ran was from his own son. David had 10 concubines. Absalom was advised that to rubbish his father, he should have intercourse with all his father's concubines. He did not just do it. He did it on the rooftop. All Israel were watching him.